Track 5 weather team, alerting you to severe weather danger.
A few scattered showers dropping south from portions of Kentucky and West Virginia throughout the early evening hours, bringing a little bit of cloud cover to majority of the region. You may have noticed those high, thin clouds start to move in a couple hours ago in the Tri-Cities and across southwest Virginia a little earlier in the afternoon. That's because of these guys, which are kind of dying off as they move into our area. There's not a whole lot of support for these storms, so they're kind of building up and then raining themselves out. We still have a few storms, though, one up in portions of Buchanan County. You see right there in Clintwood. Moving towards the south a little bit. That'll be pushing a little bit further south as we go through the next, say, 30 to 45 minutes if it holds together. That's the big story, if it holds together. Notice another little storm in Pike County. That's going to drop south towards portions of Wise and could impact portions of Wise County as well. That storm actually there in Dickinson County, not Buchanan County. We'll correct our counties there real quick as these storms are moving through. I want to kind of tilt on the side, though, and show you how tall these storms are, because notice they're not very tall, only up to about 20, maybe 30,000 feet. So usually our severe storms get much, much higher than that. So these storms, not very strong, not very severe. They're kind of just those ordinary pop-up ones. They can have some dangerous lightning within those, so if you hear rumbles of thunder, head indoors. But usually what happens with these is you get the warm air to rise, it builds the cloud up, the storm grows, then it hits a little area of warm air aloft and usually rains itself out after it reaches its full potential. It kind of just decreases. So we're expecting maybe one or two additional ones of those throughout the evening hours. Otherwise, just a nice warm evening. 82 in Bristol at this hour, 86 in Kingsport, 85 in Johnson City. If you have plans to head out during the evening hours or early overnight, expect temperatures generally be in the middle to lower 80s, dropping down into the middle 70s towards 11 o'clock tonight. And overnight, temperatures will drop down a little bit cooler than that. We'll be dropping down to around 60 degrees, 59 for Gate City, the same in Norton, 58 in Clintwood, and 57 degrees in Grundy for the overnight hours. Tomorrow, another warm day across the area. We're looking for upper 80s to near 90, 88 for all three of the Tri-Cities metro area, 87 in Avenham, 87 as well for Lebanon, Duffield, and near 90 for Rogersville and Greenville. A little bit cooler towards the east for Boone and Jefferson, near 80 degrees there, 86 in Mountain City. Partly to mostly sunny skies throughout the entire region tomorrow with some lower 80s across southwest Virginia and middle 80s across southeast Kentucky. Now, the reason we won't have a whole lot of rainfall tomorrow, the cold front will be further towards our south. That way, we'll get a lesser chance for rain. Notice we go through tomorrow, not a whole lot of moisture to work with either. We'll have that cold front drop south. With the cold front, we'll get some drier air. So notice how we're the lucky little spot there. This seems to kind of hang on to that area of dry weather for a few more days, but notice the moisture really increases as we go into the day on Wednesday. That's the reason we're going to bump up our rain chances. We go Tuesday night into Wednesday on our 7-day, around 60% for Wednesday, around 50 there as we head into Thursday. Looking ahead towards late week, we're looking like we should eventually start the rain chances to go down a little bit, but notice as we go into the next couple of days after that, the weekend looking pretty good at this time. 20% chance of rain as we head into the day on Saturday. Right now, I don't have any rain chance for Sunday, but we may have to add a little bit higher on Saturday, depending on where the low pressure moves. We're watching that carefully. But just know it's not going to rain every single day, just some scattered rain showers through the next couple of days. News 5 will continue right after the break.